Welcome to the Alan Rickman collection. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the Enesco Harry Potter Severus Snape hanging ornament. So this is a cool ornament that was released in 2001 by Enesco. It's called a hanging ornament to be universal, but it's essentially a round Christmas ornament, meant to be placed on your Christmas tree. And it looks pretty awesome, and it comes in this really nice kind of display box. So of course on the front here, you've got the Harry Potter logo, followed by a nice display window where you can see the round ornament inside, and you can see the artwork there is of the book version of Severus. It looks pretty cool. Down the bottom here, it just says Severus Snape hanging ornament, Enesco, and as you rotate this box, you can see it's got display windows all the way around, so you can see the different sides of the ornament itself. The bottom is quite plain, just has some logos and copyright info. And then the top is where you open it. And it has a really cool opening as well. So as you pull one of these folds, the box opens up like that, so you can access the ornament inside. It's a pretty cool looking packaging. So once you remove the ornament from its packaging, you get to see how nice this thing really looks. It's a really nice looking ornament, kind of mixed with gold and green with the odd pop of color. It looks really cool. The thing is, when you first hold it, you'll feel how light it is. This thing is really light. It's probably made from some sort of plastic, but it feels very delicate and fragile. So I would say this thing would break or damage quite easily. Now it looks pretty cool. So on the top of the ornament here, you've got this kind of golden bow. Looks really nice, very reflective there. And it's also got this golden string, so you can hang it up on your Christmas tree. And when it's hanging, it'll look like that. So it looks really nice. Now on the bottom of the ornament, it's just got a flat type of base with the Harry Potter logo, and of course it has the date 2001 there as well. Now this is a very reflective ornament, as you can see by all my lights shining in there. But it's a really nice Slytherin green color, which looks really nice. And of course right in the center here, you've got an image of Severus. Now this is Severus with a nice kind of golden frame around him. And of course this is the original book art version of Severus. So it looks really different to what you would normally see today. You really only saw the book art versions in the early 2000s Harry Potter merchandise. Sort of before all the movie images took over. So it's quite a nice kind of unique image. And I still quite like this image of Severus. He still looks cool, and he's got his standard pose of his arms folded across his chest there, looking still rather angry. Although they did make him sort of pale looking. You can see how pale his skin looks. And also for some reason, they gave him black fingernails. And this was something they did in the early book versions of the artwork. I'm not sure why they did that, but yeah, it's kind of strange looking, but yeah, it's still kind of cool. It's a very nice kind of artwork right in the center there. Now there are 3 images of Severus on this ornament as you go around. They all look the same with that same kind of golden frame around them. And in between these, you've got these nice images of potion vials. There's a couple of different types there, and they sort of just break up the ornament in between, scattered around. It's a really nice looking ornament. And it's very rare these days. Like, this thing is quite hard to find. If you keep an eye out, you can still find it on eBay, but I mean, it's very hard to find. This thing came out in 2001, and it's quite rare. And I would say, you know, back in the day, if this was given to kids, I doubt many would have survived. You know, kids are very rough with things, so, you know, I would say this could break very easily. So if it was given to kids, I don't know how many of these would have survived. So it's quite a rare thing. But like I mentioned before, if you just keep an eye out for it, you'll probably eventually find it on eBay. They do come up on occasion. And it's quite a great addition to add to a Severus Snape collection. You could also use this as a Christmas ornament if you wanted to and hang it on your tree. But I personally would be terrified of it falling off and breaking or damaging it. So probably for a collector, it's best to leave it safely in its original box, somewhere safe with your collection. But it's definitely a cool item, and like I said, that kind of book art version, you just don't see that anymore. So it's quite a unique type of version of Severus in its own right. So yeah guys, that was the Enesco Harry Potter Severus Snape Christmas ornament. It's pretty awesome, I really like it. If you like this video, then please hit that like button as it really helps out a lot. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss any of my new videos, as I'll have heaps more Alan Rickman and Severus Snape collectibles up very shortly. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.